Hey guys, Jordan Klekot here, and as you can tell, just a quick desk setup tour vid. I will just go around and show you what I got and where it is, so let's get started. On the corner here I have just two 2.5-inch hard drives. I was just seeing what was on them. One's just a standard ATA and another is a SATA. So let's go ahead and just toss those aside and get to the real stuff. Here is my laptop, the 13-inch MacBook Pro. It was purchased mid-2010. It's sitting on top of the Griffin elevator stand, which I have a review of if you're interested. Underneath, I just have a pair of Samsung headphones. Not sure if I have a review on those, but I will check later. If not, I'll put that on my list of videos to make. MacBook Pro 13-inch on the Griffin elevator is the end of my semicircle of monitors. That's all the way to the right. Let's move over and see what's next. Moving to the left of the MacBook Pro, we have the 20-inch Apple Cinema display, the aluminum one that is now discontinued. That is connected via a mini DisplayPort to DVI adapter to the MacBook Pro, so that connects there. Moving on, under the Apple Cinema display, we have a cleaning cloth, Apple. We have a little ruler here, a micro SD to USB little adapter thing, very cheap off eBay, maybe $2. A micro SD to SD adapter, a 2GB SD card, 16GB flash drive, Lexar, 1GB Cruiser flash drive, and 2 Logitech mice. This one, my sister does not know where the receiver is, but it's there anyway. This one, I do know where the receiver is. The little USB receiver to the MX Revolution mouse, which I have on the other side of my desk. A stapler, shout out to Alfred from alfred.tv, a stapler, and some tape. And just a little green fuzzy guy. Next to the Apple Cinema display, we see the 20-inch iMac G5. This is the 1.8 gigahertz model, and I actually picked this up out of someone's trash because they picked it up out of someone's trash, thought they could repair it. They couldn't. I took it, fixed it for cheap. So now that's running there. I've also got the iMac G5 upgraded to as high as it will go with macOS 10 Leopard and all sorts of softwares and things like that. It is missing a few parts, which causes the hard drive to be a bit louder, but I am working on fixing that right now. Moving just underneath the iMac G5, we have just a generic microfiber cleaning cloth. And over here, hiding underneath, is an LG USB DVD burner, light scribe, all that fancy stuff. One thing some people have said they don't like about the Dells is the big base. I really like that because it gives me a nice spot to put my iPod Touch and my cell phone, which I hate. Right next door to that, I have my Wacom tablet, which works quite well, except the blue light is very bright, so I don't keep it plugged in unless I'm using it, because it's really annoying when you're trying to sleep. On the secondary Dell display, I just have a little timer thing and some Post-its there. Almost out, actually. I got some more in a cabinet. Of course, all the way to the left over here, just pretty simple, a home phone, charger, whatever. A huge thing, pens and pencils and a couple scissors. And hiding back here is the MX Revolution mouse. And finally, all the way to the left, we see my new 2 Dell U2211H monitors. These are from the Ultra Sharp lineup, so they have all the fancy things, the height adjustment, portrait view, all that fancy stuff. If you have noticed, I have to run the screensaver on my computers because autofocus is going crazy with the desktop pictures. So, screensaver, not a big deal, just picked a random one. Here we go. So the 2 monitors, I like those. I got the height good and all that. They tilt all sorts of ways, so a review will be coming soon. And of course, to power those 2 gorgeous Dell monitors is, of course, my Mac Pro system. Now, any noise you're hearing in this video is actually coming from my iMac G5 because my laptop and this Mac Pro system are silent. If I put the iMac in standby or turn it off, you cannot hear a thing. So this is a great Mac Pro. It's actually the 2006 model, the first one that rolled off the line. So the first configuration, but I got a great deal on it, and it still runs great. Over to the side of the Mac Pro, just a power strip, not too much on there, just the MacBook Pro MagSafe charger. Here's cables from the Apple Cinema display draped all over the place. There's the plug to it. This is going to get neater once I order a DVI cable, but I don't have any extras at the moment. Of course, back behind the Mac Pro, you can't see much. Not very good lighting back here. Doesn't need to be, though. Just a really cheap eBay USB hub, which pretty much has nothing plugged into it practically right now. I have quite a few USB ports up top with all these monitors that have hubs built in, so I'm just not using it right now. It's not a very high-end port, so it's not the fastest, but I don't need it because I have lots of open ports. And of course, what every desk has, a huge mess of wires. This might not look like a lot, but it's pretty bad. It can be worse, and a lot of them are like behind this black piece, blocked, whatever, and smushed in between the back of the desk there. So it gets pretty bad. Sometimes you whack it with your feet and it's really annoying, or you go to plug one thing in and you bump the power and everything shuts down. But it works. Also, something here I would never forget is my desk chair. I don't remember the model or anything. It's probably in my time lapse of me putting it together, but this thing's really comfortable and it's still in one piece, so I give it a thumbs up. So this has been a desk setup tour. It is February 4th, 2011, so you can look at my other tours to tell exactly what's changed when. This is pretty much my setup, other than just extra hard drives, external internals, and an occasional Windows laptop here and there that's just old laying around, or a motherboard or something like that, or an iMac G3 just for extra junk. That's obviously not my everyday setup. But make sure to subscribe for more tech content, and stay tuned. Thanks for watching.